Howdy fellers, look at this chili that I made. Y'all want to know how I made it? Stay tuned to find out. But first, a little shout out to my member fellers.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see.
During the making of this video, the files got corrupted or something. I don't know, it was Joe Biden's fault, pretty sure of that. So here's a list of ingredients. I just downloaded pictures off the internet and put them up here for you because I have no idea. I filmed it. That didn't happen.
We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell.
Now what I'm doing here is I am frying that meat. I think I used 2.5 pounds of lean ground beef and a tube or a thingamabob of that chorizo that I showed you. Fry this until it's almost done, and then you're going to want to add your bell pepper and your onions to this mix and let it fry. See, watch, look, I beat the hell out of it. And look at that little meat thing right there. I love that thing. It's so good. Now cover it up because it's going to get crazy, sis. Okay? And see, here's my onions. Now this part did record. Here's my onions that I chopped up, 2 of them, 2 medium-sized onions. And 1 bell pepper. Now you can add more or less of those 2 if you want to. That is completely up to you. Now see, when that meat was almost done, I took my bell peppers and my onions and I put them in the skillet right here and cooked them until those were tender. I added my red pepper flakes. Now you can leave them out if you want to, okay? Because them is hot. Them is just hot as hell. But what I do is I take me a little bit of sour cream and eat with my chili. Kind of cools it off a little bit. But you leave those crushed red pepper flakes, whatever they are, you leave them out if you don't like hot stuff. And then I took my 2 packs of chili seasoning mix and added it to the meat mixture too. Just let that cook a little bit. And then I got me out a big old pot, sis. You're going to have to get you a big one or cut this recipe in half or something because it makes enough to feed an army. So get ready. So, of course, nothing of me putting anything in a pot recorded. So you're just going to have to take my word for it. So what you want to do is you want to take this right here, your meat, onion, and bell pepper mix. Take that, all of it, every bit of it. Throw it in a big old pot, okay? Then you want to take your 2 cans of chili beans and put them in there with it. Then you want to take your can of black beans. Put them in a strainer and drain them and then rinse them. We're not trash. Also do that with your corn. Do it with your corn. You don't want a big old mess, and that's what you're going to have. You're just going to have black bean soup with some corn in it. So go ahead and do that. Rinse it, drain it real good, and then throw that in your big old pot too. Now you can go ahead and add your 2 cans of tomatoes. Now you don't have to drain them. You can just throw them in there, juice and all, because you need a little bit of juice in there. You don't want dry chili. You ever had dry chili? Good Lord. It's nasty, sis. Then you go ahead and put all that in a big old pot, like I said. Put your pot on your stove eye and turn it on low. Now you don't want to turn it on wide open if you're cooking it on the stove top, because you're gonna have burnt to fried crispy. And have you ever smelt burnt beans? Take my word for it, you don't want to do it. So just put it on low and slow, honey, and then just go in and stir it every now and again. And then you're going to end up with some beautiful looking chili like this, even though my camera don't do it justice. Look at it. Boy, it was good. It was real good. And then I added me some cornbread to mine. Look here, I'm gonna add me a picture on here. I made me some cornbread too. I'll put that link to that recipe in the card above. Damn, it's good. Now, if you make this, you might want to add in a little bit of that stuff they call Beano for the gas, because with the massive amount of beans in here, sis, you're gonna be you could send something to NASA and have them send it up to space or whatever. Be like them Chinese fellers out here sending rockets all over the place with just one bowl of this right here. I made look good, Lord. And now if you want to win you a good feller's heart, you send him a bowl of this. Just send it home with him though, because you don't want to have to be listening to all that farting going on. Not unless you know him real good, then that's okay, I guess. Reminds me of the time that my mama made a big old batch of chili one time. My brother, he had gas real bad, so he just cocked his hind end right up, straight up in the air and lit a fart. And see, what happened was that fart might be a little wet or something. I don't know. This is not a good conversation to have when you're doing food, but I gotta tell you this little story time. My brother set his balls on fire. My mom and daddy had to take him up to Children's Hospital. He had to get skin graft on his nutsack from eating chili. And when me and him, we worked in the coal mines together, I told all them men in the coal mines what happened, and they nicknamed him Toasty Nuts McGee. Dumbass. Well, fellers, I hope you like this video. I'm sorry that it didn't record right. I promise one day I will get my shit together. Sometime soon. Let me know how yuns make chili. Let me know if you make this chili. And let me know if yuns have a dumbass brother like mine. I'm thinking about maybe doing these here cooking videos and throwing little story times in there, maybe at the end or in the middle. Don't never know where I might put one in there at, okay? I love yous all. Thanks for being so patient with me. I really do appreciate it. Y'all just don't know how much I do appreciate it with everything that's going on out here. Everybody's getting that chlamyditis and all that stuff, and yous better be careful out there. Wash your hands, alright? Use that germ stuff. Wash your hands, take care of each other, wear your mask, stay safe out there. I love you all. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.